said to Jay that he's not won a MMA title, is he?
No, he hasn't. No, he's always been really. He's been near. I know.
He's got close, but he's never got there. I mean, why do you think that is, and what kind of chances you got tomorrow?
Is this a question now?
Yeah.
Fuck my old boots. Better start again then, bruv. You know, he's with Jay. He'll take on anybody, anywhere. So sometimes he punches above his weight, or he's just come close a couple of times, never quite nailed it. And the same when you look back at certain fighters, they've always just got up there and just pipped at the post. Tomorrow, anything can happen. Bill is an absolute monster. He's been to the USA training, you know, with the American top team, but Jay's been to Thailand. It's a fight. I just pay money to see that fight. I can't wait to see that.
It's the main fight. Is it the most exciting fight then?
You know what? Having interviewed a lot of the guys on there tomorrow, I'm like, oh my God, I want to see that one. There's so many, but that is one that's got a lot of people talking. You know, the Luke Sainz. There's so many good fights. The Lewis Toster fight alone. When you look at the guy, Veselin, when you start looking at his promo reels, what this little guy's doing, massive tyres and houses and all the championship belts he's won, that is going to be a fight and a half. It's going to be a chess match like in the cage.
Dave, we haven't been here for a while. It's good to talk to you for that reason.
Yeah, no worries.
How is it, UCMMA? How is MMA
Here,
in this
listen, I work 24/7. I do not stop. I've got MMA running through my veins. And people go to me, you're lucky. No, it's not luck. The harder you work, the luckier you get. That's what I say. You know, we was over in Vegas. If you saw the stuff with the UFC at Christmas, it was fantastic. You know, and sometimes, like my wife was in tears, going, I can't believe it, you've done this. You know, because I've done this from the day dot. I was back in the day where you couldn't get a gym to train when I was training MMA fighters, and you couldn't even get a gym because no one liked this mad stuff that was going on. I've been there since day dot, and now I still think we've only touched the surface. You know, mate, BBC One, ITV, we're going to smash the granny out of you when we get on there. Fuck the X Factor.
So do you think the sport's going that way? Because a lot of people I talk to are on
it gets watered down. You've got to remember, people put on these little shows. You go to a shit show, you're like, this is shit, and you walk away from it. You know, I'd like to stamp out a lot of them little shows because, we just refuse to go to them anymore. You know, it's just, you go, oh my God, there's no entertainment, there's no like wow factor. Give it a bit of wow factor, spend a bit of money, do a bit of research, you know, put your heart and soul into it, not make a quick buck, but everybody's on the back. It's like anything, if you water everything down, you go to 3 bad shows, are you ever going to go to a good show? So if you're a boxing fan, you go to a shit, you go, oh, that's a load of rubbish. They come to my show, they're coming back, you can't get a ticket for tomorrow. You know, it's one of them. It's a busy night.
Another thing that comes up as well.
It's what?
Fighters' pay, it's another issue that comes up. Is that just relative to the sport?
Do you know what? I think you're going to get paid eventually if you get to the UFC, but it's the same thing. Even at the low-level tier at the UFC, is it enough to make a living there? You've got to make that next level. You look at people like Michael Bisping, they're multi-millionaires. But they're like boxing. It's a hard sport. I don't care, and that's why it hurts when you get MMA. It's hard. You've got to put your heart into it. You've got to work for years and do it for the love of it, not just for the money. If you're out for a quick buck, go and be a stockbroker. Go and do so. Go and fucking go to the casino. Go and do something else. Play poker like me. It's not the way to make money. Have your heart and soul into it. Eventually, the money. I've always said that. Love what you do, and eventually the money will come.
Oh, I agree.
Bling, fucking bling.
Talk to me. We're in February. It's early in the year. How are we going to see your events and?
Mate, look, I'm like this.
I can see you. I know you are.
I'm beaming. I'm really happy. I'm happy to have you guys back. I'm glad we got in touch again.
Good.
I can't wait. You know, I can't wait. MMA is the start of the year. Yes, it's hard, Graf, and people go, I get one day where I can smile out of the 2 months that I build up the show, the phone calls, the paperwork. You see me tomorrow, I'm putting out the leaflets on the tape. You know, I work it from the ground up. There ain't a job here I don't think anyone else, I can do it all. I've done it. I've done the film. I've done everything. And it's hard to be able to put your hands to everything, but I've done it. And I will still be doing it tomorrow. I don't just sit back and let other people do it.
How many shows have we got this year?
9 shows. Warrior Challenge. And look, if you don't know about Warrior Challenge, trust me, that is a show to get your teeth around. And big news about Warrior Challenge. We're now on the Poker Channel. Tune in this Thursday night at 10 o'clock, Channel 192 on the Poker Channel. You see Warrior Challenge. So even them up-and-coming guys are getting a bit of TV exposure.
Good luck. Good luck. Well done. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next time.
Hard work, dedication. Hard work. Dedication. Hard work. Dedication. And that's what we stand.